Hey guys, we're going to do a science and math lesson today all together. We're going to read a story, and then we're going to do an activity, and then we're going to talk about the newsletter that we sent home. This story is called One Leaf, Two Leaf, Count With Me. And it is written by John Michalos Jr. and illustrated by Clive McFarlane. Says one leaf. There's one, and this is the number one. Two leaves on a tree. How many leaves can we count? 1, 2, and this is the number 2. What number comes next? How many more leaves do we need to make the next number? 1, 2. If we add one more, let's see what number it makes. It makes number 3. 3 leaves. 1, 2, 3. And this is the number 3. And the next number that comes next is 4. This is the number 4. And the leaves on the tree, it says 4 leaves. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 leaves on the tree. 5 leaves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 leaves. 6 leaves way up high. They're all up here. This is the number 6. There's 6 leaves on the tree. 7 leaves, 8 leaves. Touch the sky. See, they're way up high up here. This is the number 7, and this is the number 8. Nine leaves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 leaves. 10 leaves, green and young, which means they are new leaves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 leaves. Here come more leaves. Spring has sprung. The tree is filled with so many leaves. Leaves dance gaily, swing and sway. Breezy blue skies. Summer day. So in the summer, there's a lot of leaves on the tree. There's so many. Air grows chilly, whistling winds, leaf change colors, and then fall begins. In the fall, the leaves change colors, and guess what they do? They come down again. 10 leaves. There are 10 leaves on the tree. 9 leaves on the tree. 8 leaves. 7 leaves. Count with me. Can we count 7 leaves? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 leaves. 6 leaves. 5 leaves. Yellow brown. 4 leaves. 3 leaves. Drifting down. 2 leaves, 1 leaf, orange red. See the last leaf? Soon leaves become a bed. Rake leaves, take leaves, pile them high. What do you think they're going to do? What do you think he's gonna do with a pile of leaves? What do you guys do with a pile of leaves? Let's see. Dash and crash and watch them fly. He hops in the leaves and they go flying everywhere. Have you guys made a leaf pile? That sounds fun. Wet, wild weather on the way. Frosty, freezing winter day. There's no leaves on the tree because it's winter time. And when there's snow outside, the snow covers the leaves. Leaves lie crumpled on the ground. Light white snowflakes swirl around. New buds stir high on the tree. Growing bigger, watch and see. You see the little buds on the tree? What do you think they're gonna grow? Let's find out. Soon, green leaves from 1 to 10 will sprout and grow, and spring will come again. After winter, when leaves start to come back on the tree, that is called spring. And all the seasons go over and over and over again. It goes winter, spring, summer, and then fall. So today we were talking about leaves. We were talking about leaves and they were on the tree and we counted them in our story. Well, today, instead of counting leaves, we are going to count how many holes are in the leaves. What kind of animals make holes in these leaves? A caterpillar. A caterpillar makes holes in the leaf. Also, other animals make holes in the leaves like ladybugs and maybe spiders. Who knows? Can we look at this leaf really closely? Look at the leaf. Can you tell me what it looks like? You see the little veins on the leaf? And the stem that comes up through at the middle? What do you think the magnifying glass that I'm using does to the leaf? What does that help you do? It helps you see the leaf. It helps you see it a little bit closer and you can see the little details. Because if you just looked at it like that, can you see all the veins in it? And all the little veins in the stem that goes up the middle? Not quite, but when we use this, it helps us to see it just a little bit better. Just a little bit. And what does the magnifying glass do to the holes? What does it do to the holes? If I were to have the holes right here and then put the magnifying glass on, it made it bigger. That's crazy. It definitely made the holes bigger. My question is, how many holes are on this leaf? Let's count together. 1, let's feel it. Can we feel the hole? 1. What number is this? 2. And then this last one. What number is this? 3. This has 3 holes in it. So today, we're going to match the number of holes with the number on the card. What number is this? Let's feel it. You feel it? It goes straight down. This number goes straight down. We saw it in the book. We have it on our hands. You got it. This is a number 1. How many holes will the leaf have on it? If this is a number 1, how many holes do we need to match it? We need to find a leaf with 1 hole. So let's see. Here's some leaves. See if we can get them all together. Which leaf has 1 hole? Let's start with this one. Let's count. Let's feel it. 1, 2. This leaf has 2 holes. Let's see this leaf. 1, 2. What number is this? 3 leaves. 3 holes. This leaf has 3 holes. Let's see this last one. How many holes does this have? 1 hole. So this leaf matches with this number because they are both 1. This has 1 hole and this is the number 1. So we will put them together. Let's go to the next number. What comes after 1? Is it 3? No. Is it 5? I don't think so. This number comes after 1. What is this number? Let's trace it with our fingers. It's the number 2. You got it. Let's find the leaf with 2 holes. Let's see. I have 2 leaves here. Which one has 2 holes? Let's count this one. 1, 2. What comes after 2? 3, 4, and 5. This one has 5 holes. So this one isn't it. Let's count this leaf. The holes on it. 1, 2. This leaf has 2 holes. So it matches with this number. But let me ask you a question. What would happen if this leaf had another hole on it? So it'd have 2 holes plus 1 more. What number would that make it? Let's count and find out. 1, 2, 3. It would make it a number 3. Let's match the number. Let's find the number 3. Do you guys remember what the number 3 looks like? What number is this? It goes like this. It's the number 2. What number is this one? It goes around a barrel. 1, 2 humps. This one's the number 3. So if we added another hole on this, we would be matching it with this number. Good job, guys. So instead, we're going to match the 2 holes with the number 2. You guys are on a roll. So after 1 comes 2. And then after 2, the number we got is 3. We're going to look for a leaf with 3 holes. I'm going to have 2 leaves. Let's count the holes on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This leaf, let's use a magnifying glass so we can see it better. This leaf has 5 holes on it. Let's count the next leaf. How many leaves does that, how many holes does that have? Let's count. 1, 2, 3 holes on it. This leaf has 3 holes. Now let's find the number 3. Which number is the number 3? Is it this one? It goes straight down and curves. Or is it this one that has the 2 humps on it? It's this one. This is the number 3. So we're going to match the number 3 with the leaf with the 3 holes. And these go together. Now, I have another tricky question. What would happen if this leaf had a hole covered up? It didn't have 3 holes anymore. Instead, how many holes does it have? Let's count. 1, 2. It has 2 holes on it now. The leaf would have 2 holes. If we had 3 holes and covered up 1, it would make it 1, 2 holes on the leaf. Which number was the number 2 again? Which one's the number 2? Let's see. Is this the number 2? Or is this one the number 2? You're right. This one's the number 2 because it goes like this. So if we had this leaf and covered up 1, it would match with this one. But instead, how many holes does it have? 1, 2, 3 holes. So instead it matches with this one. You guys got it. So my next leaves, after 1 comes 2, and then comes 3, and then after 3, what number comes next? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 comes next after 3. Which number is the number 4? Is this the number 4? Or is this the number 4? Let's check again. 4. 4, 4. I think this one's the 4. A 4 looks like this. Now we need to find the leaf with 4 holes on it. Which one of these leaves have 4 holes? Let's get the magnifying glass again. You can see the top one better. You can see the bottom one. Let's count the holes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one has 5 holes. How many does this one have? Can you count it? This one has 1, 2, 3. What comes after 3? 4. This one has 4 holes. So we're going to use this leaf. And this leaf matches with this number. These leaves go together because this is the number 4. And this is 4 holes in the leaf. You guys did great. So we're going to do our last one. After number 4, what number comes next? We have it on our fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's this number? Let's see. We have number 1 right here. There's number 1 with 1 hole in it in the leaf. See it? With 1 hole in the leaf. You see the leaf? We have the number 2, and the leaf has 2 holes in it. And then we did the number 3, and that leaf has 3 holes in it. See a leaf? And then we did the number 4. And that leaf that matched that had 4 holes in it. And now the number that comes next is number, you got it, number 5. This is number 5. And we need to find the last leaf. How many holes does this have in it? That looks like a lot. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. What number is this? 5. There are 5 holes in this leaf. It looks like a smiley face, or just a face. That looks cool. There are 5 holes in this leaf. Remember what happens if I take the magnifying glass away? The holes get smaller. If I put it back, the holes are bigger. Isn't that cool? So this leaf, it has 5 holes. Matches with, that's upside down. Matches with this number. The number 5 matches with the 5 holes. And now you guys have matched all the leaves with its matching number. So today I have sent home a newsletter with for your parents. And so what the newsletter says is that you guys have learned about science and math together. And parents, this has gone home with your families along with a little tiny magnifying glass. It provides at-home games that you can play with your child to encourage the math and science learning. So at home, while your child's playing, ask them how many toys they have. They're playing with 2 leaves. Help them count it. Count 1 and 2 in each hand. Help them count by pointing to each number first. So like we did today, point to each object when you count. So they will learn to point also when they're counting, so they don't lose track, to help them keep it together. Ask them how many cookies they have. Ask them how many crayons. How many stuffed animals do you have in your room? And then when they go outside, let them use the tiny magnifying glass that I provided for them. Have your child pick something they want to look at. If they point to the slide, let's take the magnifying glass over to it. Take the magnifying glass, look at the little lines in the plastic. Ask them if there's any animals they see when the things they look at. So if they look at a tree, ask them if they see any animals using the magnifying glass that they wouldn't really necessarily see without it. So maybe on a tree you would see an ant. You see the ants crawling up it. You would see an ant, or maybe under a rock you would see the little roly-polies. And let them look at it, and let them look at the animals, but make sure they put the rocks back over and not mess with the animals, so they can learn to not mess with living animals as well. But they can just observe their habitat and put it back. If they're, ask them if there's any animals, ask what the animals are doing, ask what colors they see underneath, or what color the animals are. So ants might be red, they might be brown. Whatever they decide to look at, encourage them to use the magnifying glass when they look at it. And I appreciate you guys listening to my video and our lesson today. Have a great weekend. Bye.